enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue of any kind that needs to be addressed,
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's prime time in at the two-guard. And for the Jazz, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Sexton's got 5 now.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Outside Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Markkanen. Last game, he had 28 points.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Primetime passes to Durant. Screen by Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Here's primetime. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Sexton misses. The Suns leading. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's primetime. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a primetime dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, BA, and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Kessler, drives to the hoop, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, it's hard not to get physical when going up against a guy of Walker Kessler's stature.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collins checked in. Nurkic passes to Booker. Here's Primetime. He has 6. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Collins a screen. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Here's Primetime. Outside Booker from deep. No good. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Sexton. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Here's Primetime. Left side Durant. Over Markkanen. Nice shot by Durant. 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
It's good.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year. And the shot goes.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Primetime. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Pass to Booker. Sweet little floater.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
And here's Collins. Collins with a screen on Nurkic. Kessler finds George. The 3 from Sexton. The rebound by Allen. The Suns have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And Collins with the big block.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And here are the Suns now. 6-point lead. Here's Primetime. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
Here's Primetime. He's got 11 with the drive. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 6. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Primetime. It's guarded by Markkanen. The 3, Durant. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Eubanks. And here's Clarkson. 3-pointer. The shot, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Left side Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
And just a prolific scorer. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Beal. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 6. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Second chance shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Markkanen's height is such an advantage in that mid-range area.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's prime time. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Durant. Pass to prime time. Here's Allen. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. That one a little long. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Markkanen. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker, the pass to prime time. Count it. Prime time's got 13.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look here for Utah. Hendricks has checked in for John Collins. Colin Sexton comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Clarkson. And a change for the Suns. Bol, he's checked in for Durant. Nice shot by George.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bol, screen on George. Pass to Booker. Here's prime time. George defending. Here's prime time. He's got 13 to the inside. Bol. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first round.
George feels it out a bit. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Bol, screen on George.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The 3 is up. Bol grabs the board. The Suns lead by 6. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Yes, it's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Beyond the arc. George's shot is off. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's prime time. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oh, he picked him clean. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Allen outside. Here's prime time. 15 points in the game. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Bol, a screen on George. Launches it from deep. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Utah Jazz. And that is going to do it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Allen and KD are the forwards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your side.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And it's Utah with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. The three from Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's prime time. 15 points in the game. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. KD! What else would you expect?
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. It's Markkanen on the wing. Shoots over Allen. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Booker, the pass to prime time. Nurkic, a screen on Sexton. Prime time, can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 11. Outside Sexton, from the arc, buries it from 3. Sexton's got 17 points.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
Here's prime time. The Jazz making their last shot. Left side Durant. Shot on the wing. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Booker. George finds Kessler for 3. Sexton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And prime time gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Good on the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's Primetime. He's got 17. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Primetime's got 19 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. Puts up a three. The rebound by Allen.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Primetime passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's George. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's Primetime. He's got 19. Shoots over George. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Utah with another miss. Phoenix with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Primetime. Pass to Nurkic. Right side Durant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And a look at the stats for Devin Booker.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. John Collins comes in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh is checked in for Markkanen. And Clarkson subbed in for George. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Nurkic. And it's Bull in for Kevin Durant. Outside Sexton. Eubanks up top. The three ball. And it's Sexton with the three. Sexton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
Plumlee, a screen on Sexton. Here he goes. And Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Collins a screen. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Primetime gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
1:27 left in the third. Collins a screen. Shoots from the baseline. And that one's good. Sexton's got 24 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Plumlee. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Primetime passes to Beal. The shot from 20 feet out. Pass to Primetime. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Primetime's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Sexton passes to Eubanks. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Here's primetime. Check by Sexton. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. Excellent D there from Booker. On the take. Primetime. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Primetime's got 12 points in just the second half.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half.
And so it's Phoenix, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with it. Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Colin Sexton comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Clarkson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Markkanen in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Here's primetime. The block, and they'll get another chance. Plumlee, a screen on George, driving inside, and Primetime gets it to go.
Zero rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
For 3, George. It's hauled in by Beal.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Primetime can't get it to go. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins so active around the rim.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. And so it's Phoenix with it, trailing by 2. Here's Primetime. Outside Booker to take the lead. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
George drives in. Pass to Hendricks. Fires from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quick in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That one's good for 2. Primetime's got 16 in the second half.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Allen against Markkanen. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Knocks down the triple.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
Durant with a screen on Sexton. Here's Primetime, and the layup is good off the glass. Primetime's got 33.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock it.
Markkanen hammers home the lob.
This why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Here's Primetime. Check by Sexton. Durant, pass to Primetime. Durant with a screen on Sexton. Back to Durant. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Primetime passes to Booker. Shoots over George. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Sexton passes to George. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with it. Allen defending. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Allen brings a double team.
Number 77. That's his first personal foul. His team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Markkanen looking it over. Kessler finds George. They double team George.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
And the free throw, no good. Nurkic passes to Primetime. Durant with a screen on Markkanen. Primetime. Oh, the shot is good! Oh, but it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And the officials are headed to the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they rule that the shot was off in time.
Just an amazing finish, and thankfully, replay gives the officials a break on what would have been a terrible missed call.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Yeah, MP. Great win tonight, MP.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too, but like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Good game, MP.